Ever wonder how some people get so good at stuff, like, were they just born amazing, or did they work at it, like really worked at it? We're talking singers who hit notes higher than a giraffe's head, athletes who make you wonder if gravity forgot about them, artists who could make a stick figure look like the Mona Lisa. Big question. Is all that greatness just luck of the draw, or can anyone achieve it with enough grit and dedication? Let's dive in. Alright, let's hit pause for a quick vocab lesson. Don't worry, this one's actually fun. We're about to break down two words you hear all the time but might not have really thought about: talent and skill. These words get tossed around a lot, especially when we talk about people who are really good at something. But what do they actually mean, and why does it matter? Let's find out. No need to stress. There's no pop quiz at the end of this, just some cool insights you can use in real life. Whether you're hanging out with friends, watching someone crush it at a sport, or just trying to figure out what you're good at, understanding the difference between talent and skill can actually help you out. So, let's start with talent. Think of talent as your natural knack for something, a gift you seem to have right from the start. It's like when you see a kid sit down at a piano and play a song perfectly, or someone who just seems to get math without even trying. It's almost like magic, but it's really just a head start. Maybe you know someone who picked up a guitar for the first time and, out of nowhere, played a song that left everyone speechless. It's impressive and maybe even a little bit annoying, right? That's talent in action, something that seems to come naturally, almost effortlessly. Now let's talk about skill. Skill is a whole different story. It's not about what you're born with, but what you build over time. Skill is all about practice, repetition, and learning from your mistakes. It's the hours you spend rehearsing, the drills you run over and over, and the drafts you sketch until you finally get it right. Skill is the sweat, the late nights, and the determination to keep going even when things get tough. It's about pushing through frustration, learning from every misstep, and slowly but surely getting better, one day at a time. So if you think about it, talent is like being handed the keys to a shiny new sports car, but skill? That's knowing how to drive it like a pro, taking the time to learn, practice, and master every twist and turn. Both matter, but together they're unstoppable. Let's talk celebs. We see them everywhere, on magazine covers and movies, on our social feeds. Sometimes it feels like they live in a totally different universe, but the truth is, even the biggest stars started somewhere. They have their own quirks, struggles, and stories of how they made it to the top. Sure, they might have stylists and fancy cars now, but at the end of the day, they're people just like us. Well, sort of. Some folks seem born to shine. Take Mozart, for example. He was a musical genius from the get-go, playing instruments and composing music before most of us could even tie our shoes. Imagine being able to write a symphony as a kid. His talent was so obvious, people traveled from all over just to hear him play. It's like he had music running through his veins and he couldn't help but share it with the world. Dude was composing symphonies before most kids learn their ABCs. Pure talent. But even with all that natural ability, Mozart practiced constantly. He was always learning, always pushing himself to be better. That's the thing about prodigies. They might start with a gift, but they still have to put in the work to truly shine. Then you got Ed Sheeran. Love his music, but word is, he spent his teenage years gigging everywhere, honing his skills. He wasn't an overnight sensation. He played tiny pubs, open mics, and even slept on friends' couches just to keep chasing his dream. Ed's story is all about persistence and passion. He wrote hundreds of songs, played every show he could, and never gave up even when things got tough. Now he's selling out stadiums, proof that hard work pays off. It's wild to think that someone who started out playing for a handful of people can end up performing for thousands. Ed's journey shows that dedication and resilience can take you places you never imagined. And don't forget Serena Williams. Talk about a power combo of talent and skill. From a young age, she was out there on the court, practicing with her sister Venus, driven by a dream and a fierce work ethic. Serena's story is about more than just winning matches. It's about breaking barriers, inspiring millions, and showing what's possible when you mix raw ability with relentless determination. Natural athleticism plus relentless training, that's how you become a tennis legend. Serena's success didn't just happen. She earned it every single day with hours of practice, discipline, and a never-give-up attitude. Kobe Bryant, another one. He wasn't naturally the best, but man did he work. Kobe was famous for his Mamba mentality. That drive to outwork everyone else, to keep improving no matter how good he already was. He'd show up to the gym before sunrise, practice for hours, and study every detail of the game. That's the kind of dedication that turns good players into legends. Day in, day out, putting in the hours, that's how you become a legend. Whether it's music, sports, or anything else, the real secret behind the stars isn't just talent, it's the passion, the grind, and the willingness to keep going, even when nobody's watching. That's what sets them apart, and it's something we can all learn from. Okay, the whole born genius thing, it's a bit of a myth. It puts people on pedestals and makes the rest of us feel like we're just average. And nobody wants to feel average. Here's the thing. Even Mozart, with all his natural talent, had to practice. He had teachers, he studied, he worked at his craft. Talent might give you a head start, but it's the work you put in that gets you across the finish line. Now here's the inspiring part. Sometimes pure hustle beats raw talent. It's easy to look at someone who seems naturally gifted and think they have it all figured out. But the truth is, the real magic happens when someone decides to outwork everyone else. That's when skill, built through relentless effort, can actually surpass talent that's left unused. Every early morning, every late night, every moment spent practicing when no one's watching, those are the moments that add up. They're the secret ingredient that can turn an ordinary person into someone extraordinary. Think about that. You might have someone with all the natural gifts in the world, someone who picks things up quickly, who seems to have an edge from the start, but talent alone isn't enough. It's just the starting point. Without the drive to keep learning, to keep pushing, even the most talented person can get stuck. Meanwhile, someone who's willing to put in the hours to practice over and over can catch up, and even move ahead. But if they're not putting in the work, someone with more dedication can totally overtake them. It's the person who stays up late to study, who keeps practicing that tricky move, who refuses to give up after failing a few times. Those are the people who end up winning in the long run. Consistency and effort can transform average into amazing. Remember, talent without work is like a Ferrari with a flat tire. It might look impressive from the outside, but it's not going anywhere fast. All that potential is wasted if you don't put in the effort to keep moving forward. It's not about what you start with, it's about what you do with it. It might look fancy, but it ain't going anywhere. No matter how shiny or powerful it seems, without the drive and determination to keep going, it's just stuck. The same goes for people. Talent alone won't get you to your destination. So, what's something you'd love to be amazing at? Seriously, think about it. Is there a skill you've always wanted to master, a dream you've kept tucked away? Maybe it's learning an instrument, starting a business, or becoming a better athlete. Whatever it is, remember, you don't have to be the most talented to succeed, you just have to be willing to put in the work. What if you put in the time, the effort, the practice? Imagine where you could be a year from now if you started today and didn't stop. Every small step, every bit of progress, adds up over time. The journey might be tough, but the results are worth it. What could you achieve? You got this. Remember, it's not about being born the best, it's about becoming your best one day at a time. So go out there, put in the work, and surprise yourself with what you can accomplish. If you found this video entertaining or inspiring, hit that like button. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts and join the discussion. We love hearing from you and building a positive community. And if you know someone who could use a little motivation, share this video with them to help us keep creating more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more viral information and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay curious.